Cisco has released Antares, a new family of open-weight AI models designed specifically to locate security vulnerabilities in software code. Unlike massive, expensive AI tools that serve as a general coding assistant, Antares focuses purely on finding code flaws at a fraction of the cost of using those larger models. In testing, a 500 file evaluation cost less than $1. It took just 15 minutes to run on a single GPU. But because these compact models can run locally on an organization's own servers, companies and schools can hunt for security bugs without sharing their private code with cloud providers. I think companies should shift towards small, specialized AI models for sensitive internal tasks, or large cloud models remain the preferred choice despite higher costs and privacy challenges.
I think that we're going to see this shift to smaller specialized models over time because the value is that they are very good at what they do for the task that I've set them on. But also I'm not burning, millions of tokens for something that should not take that much. And my favorite analogy about this, when I'm not doing the rundown and regaling you with all these wonderful tales, I like to go hiking and camping and things like that. And there's two different kinds of loadouts that I take. When I know that I'm going to be driving to a campsite and just using the back of my car to store things, I take a lot more stuff, right? I take a full kitchen, I take bigger tents, a chair, everything. But when I know that I'm going to be hiking in and camping, I take a much lighter, specific loadout that is, maybe instead of taking the full kitchen, I just take something that I can boil water for backpacking meals. Or instead of taking the chair, I'll take something just to sit on. That's a better solution for the task that I'm doing, which is hiking away from a parking lot. The problem, of course, is that if I forget something, or if I run into a situation where I needed a tool that would normally have been in my trunk that I don't have now. And I think that that's going to be the challenge here. Yes, I can train a smaller agent like Cisco's doing with Antares to do specific code revisions. And the less I need to include in it, like the more specific I make the code agent, the smaller it can be, which means it doesn't nearly need as much resources. I mean, being able to scan 500 files for $1 is a pretty good output from a resource perspective, right? Like I'm not burning a lot. But my other question is, how accurate is it? Will it find things that are actually problems, or will it do the thing where it basically says that malloc is an error no matter what because it can be, violated and harnessed for evil, when actually most people just wrap malloc calls and all kinds of other things to prevent that from happening because it's the most efficient way to do it. And I think that Cisco is going to have to prove that these smaller, lightweight agents are more suitable for the kinds of tasks that they're doing. And the only way to do that is to build up a track record. If they're 98% accurate a year from now, people are going to want to use them. But if they've proven time and again, they're cheap, but they actually don't do much, or worse, they find false positives that are actually burning my time to go figure out, I think that's going to discourage people from using them. But I like where Cisco's going with this, and I hope that this development chain continues to go on, because let's be frank, folks, we do not need Claude Opus to find bugs all the time.